The Sony A7 Mark III is a camera that launched my career in video production and photography. Released in 2018, it remains an outstanding choice, even 5 years later. Throughout my journey, I've utilized this remarkable camera for a wide range of professional photography, including sports, events, and portraits. It's also served as a fully equipped video camera for high-profile client projects. Over time, I've developed a deep appreciation for the A7 Mark III's capabilities, particularly in photography. With a burst shooting speed of 10 frames per second and impressive eye detection, this camera excels in capturing dynamic scenes. I've experienced no difficulties tracking athletes during casual sports or locking on the subject's eyes during portrait shoots and event shoots. The 24-megapixel sensor delivers ample detail, enabling significant cropping in post-production while maintaining low noise levels, even at 10,000 and above ISO. My best example of this was once shooting at ISO 51,000. With a little bit of AI denoising in Lightroom, this camera can be pushed super far with a bright prime. I firmly believe that when paired with high-quality lenses, the A7 Mark III rivals pricier, newer models. The camera is an ideal choice for anyone looking to enter or step up within the Sony full-frame ecosystem without breaking the bank. Additionally, Sony's E-mount system boasts one of the most extensive lens selections available, with third-party manufacturers like Tamron and Sigma, and many others offering excellent options at great prices. As a budget-conscious creator, this wide array of pricing and options is what made the A7 Mark III a camera that was compelling to me as a photographer and videographer just starting out. Video is where the A7 III falls short in today's standards. The camera can still record beautiful 4K video with the fast and reliable autofocus that it was known for when it came out. This makes it great for casual users and starting professionals. On multiple video shoots in the past few years, I wasn't able to use my A7 III. Here are some reasons why. No 4K 60fps and a sensor crop when recording at 4K 30p makes the step down to 1080p for high frame rate 60 and 120 fps. But for most clients who require a minimum deliverable of 4K, including interpreted 60p and standard 24p, these options can be quite limiting when pushing this camera for more advanced client work. Additionally, no autofocus tracking to tap and follow subjects makes tracking on gimbals challenging. While you can use focus boxes, you're still missing the incredibly useful focus tracking on newer Sony cameras, like my Sony A7S III. Video recording limit at 30 minutes has been a huge problem for me. This is more than once cut off during interviews and live multicam shoots that ran longer than 30 minutes. As a B cam and even a C cam, I'm not always watching it to make sure it's usable. There's nothing worse than ending a multicam shot or ending an interview and noticing that your camera stopped rolling 10 minutes ago. Lastly, the Sony A7 Mark III only records video in 8-bit color, without the option for 10-bit. This makes heavy color grading through S-Log3 a challenge. The A7 Mark III features Sony's best S-Log3 color profile for the best dynamic range that the sensor is capable of, just like the newer cameras, but is severely limited on what it can achieve on post-production color, due to the lack of color depth in the 8-bit color recording. For casual use and online video creation, the A7 Mark III is a feature-packed powerhouse and one of the best values in full-frame cameras today. Video quality when paired with good lenses is exceptional and will continue to be so for many years to come. As long as you don't need the ability to shoot and edit 10-bit color or shoot 4K 60p, the A7 Mark III will not disappoint. I moved to an A7S III solely for these upgraded features, but still plan to use the A7 III as a C-cam in many productions. It's a good camera just to pop on a tripod and have an extra angle when it's just me trying to film a large event like a wedding. From sub $100 prime lenses to multi-$1,000 lenses on the Sony E-mount, the A7 Mark III is an incredibly versatile camera because of this. There isn't many cameras of this age that can be fully built-out video rig or a standalone photography camera all in one package, especially at this price. My recommendation to new photographers and videographers looking at the A7 III in 2024 is to buy one used at a low price and invest your savings in one or two high quality, fast aperture lenses like the Tamron 28-75 2.8 G2 or the Sony 35mm 1.8. Both of these lenses are affordable, fast, and bright, and offer great flexibility. For those watching this who saw the downsides as a limiting factor on their workload, I highly recommend looking into the A7 IV. This camera fixes many of the A7 III's shortcomings, such as 4K 60 recording, no recording limit, 10-bit color, full features Sony tracking while still maintaining all the greatest benefits of the Sony E-mount lens selection. The A7 III is a perfect hybrid camera capable of more than the age would suggest, and is still fully capable of starting a photography and videography career today like it did for me in 2019. If you have any questions at all on what Sony camera or lenses are right for you, reach out in the comments. I look forward to having a conversation with any of you who have any questions. Anyways, that's all for now.